set aside a landmark ruling which was set to force clinicians to run through a checklist before approving the use of puberty blocker drugs on boys and girls. It follows an appeal from the controversial Tavistock Trust, which runs the United Kingdom's only youth gender identity clinic, or the only one at least that's on the national health system. For more on this, I'm joined by the Australian's Bernard Lane, who writes with great authority on these issues and has for some time. Bernard, thank you for coming on the show. I think it's important we have a look at this judgment. But tell us a little bit about Kiara Bell, who kicked it all off.
Yes, well, Kiara Bell is a young English woman. She decided that she, in fact, had a male gender identity, and she sought and was given puberty blockers at age 16. Soon after, went on to testosterone to masculinise her body. And I think around age of 20 or so, she had double mastectomy. Then she came to realise that she wasn't male, that she was really just a troubled young person who wishes that the adults had been more careful with her.
So what does the judgment from the English Court of Appeal mean in practice, and what, what's it going to do to clinicians using puberty blockers here in Australia, do you think?
I mean, at first blush, it's an obvious setback for the legal campaign to apply scrutiny to gender clinics. But I think that on reflection, it's not really going to ease the pressure on gender clinics. It's not going to wind back the heightened scrutiny that now exists, especially in the UK. In Australia, one of the big three gender clinics in public children's hospitals in Perth is under review, and reportedly because of anxiety by the government there that they might be exposed to Tavistock-style litigation by a regretful former patient. I don't imagine that just because of this appeal result that review is going to be stopped. In Sweden, the Karolinska Institute's clinic in Stockholm, they have ceased giving puberty blockers and cross-sex hormones as routine treatment to minors entirely. And they did that not just on the basis of the Tavistock case, but also on the basis of their own review of the evidence. So I think that we're just in a period where there's much more scrutiny, more debate, more clinicians willing to express their concerns. And I don't think this appeal judgment is going to put the genie back in the bottle.
All right, Bernard, we'll stay across it. I know you will at the Australian. I appreciate your time.
Thank you, Peta.